same goals. We got the same brothers. We got the same souls. Oh, what's it gonna be? I got money on me. All dogs go to Vegas. Put 100,000 on me. I got haters around.
For those that are new to
Me like Carface and Charlie. We ain't got no attachment. I kick them off like Chun-Li. Come up from the hill. Watch it. Then we watch up. Swap it out. It's a flip. Woo. Haters gotta pay me for a diss when I never miss it. It's heard my youngest, they just for it. When they hit, it's a split. Young boy.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Clippers. On Saturday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Utah Jazz. And then on Monday, they'll be playing against Draymond Green. And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A.?
Kevin, thanks very much. Last season, LeBron James set a career high in assists. And he said the assist has always been his favorite. LeBron said, it gives my teammates an opportunity to score. And that's what's always mattered to me. And that team-first mentality is just a big part of who LeBron is. Kevin?
Always looking to bring his guys with him. Thanks, David. Kenny, not too long ago, shooting threes well beyond the arc was frowned upon, but Steph Curry's success, Damian Lillard's success has kind of changed that mindset.
Well, there's no one like Steph Curry. You know, Trae Young is close, but no one on a consistent level in high-pressure situations is like Steph Curry. But the new long-range three is here to stay.
Yeah. And the thing that it's done is it's made the court bigger. I was on the competition committee, and we were trying to figure out ways to make the court bigger, like literally making it bigger. And you know what? It got made for us by shooting. Because now in our era, we guarded at 22 feet. You got to guard at 35, 37 feet now, which means you get less help.
And now the Lakers starting group, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Curry is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. And for the Clippers, they've got Ivica Zubac. Marcus Morris is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And there's Jackson, and it's George in at the 2 spot. James outside, passes it to Davis. And they double up Davis. Curry outside, and the Lakers get it back. Davis kicks to Curry. Caldwell-Pope outside. 6 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. The drive by James, and James throws it down.
So many years, and the body's still holding up for LeBron James. Wow.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. The 3 from George. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Now here's Curry. Another miss by Curry. Kenny, you played under a number of legendary coaches. What traits do they share, and how were they different?
Well, the great thing about all of them, they had me. So that makes
check that box, right? Move that off to the side.
It's something that they all had in common. I'm not saying that it's me, but it is him. I think what makes them great, what makes them great is the ability to relate and also the ability to change direction. Like, you can have a game plan and then all of a sudden change the game plan in the middle of the game and come up with a new one if it's not working.
Well, I even go a step further. You're also, the great coaches adapt to their personnel as opposed to trying to make the personnel adapt to them. That's why Greg Popovich stand out for me. Because I remember when the Spurs used to be beating you in the 80s.
Yeah. And now
he's the guy that started this whole offensive thing.
This running thing.
Curry against Jackson. Outside Curry. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
That's a good effort from Curry, just jumping right into the key, not minding who's around, and getting the call.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Curry.
Now you could tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
George looking around. Makes it off the glass. A lot of people think Kawhi Leonard is the best player in the NBA right now. Kenny, what do you think?
It's hard to argue. He's in the heart of his prime. You know, he's dominant in both areas of the floor, offensively, defensively. And the one thing that he does is that he's not afraid of the big moments. The big moments have really, he's shined over the last couple of years.
Greg, you and I saw that firsthand.
Oh, my, the guy's growth as a player and comfort level in those clutch moments really has been off the charts.
Davis against Morris. Stolen by Jackson. And here we go. George heading to the hoop. And it's in there. George has got his second bucket of the night.
This is where PG-13's feast. Give him some room to run, and he'll take care of the rest.
Curry against Jackson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. The Lakers have had two chances at the line already, making them both. That's good from Stephen Curry.
Everything that Curry does seems to be fast. He shoots it fast, makes quick decisions with the ball, great ball handling with quick hands. Opponents at a loss with how to guard Steph Curry.
Here's Leonard. The Lakers with the rebound.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
Yeah, people who saw this game got their money's worth, and it was fitting that they split the season series, given the enormous talent level on both sides.
A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Leonard, and two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on LeBron James.
Everywhere Leonard goes, he sets the tone with his focus and toughness, and his teammates follow suit.
Two shots. Leonard hits them both.
Well, we've seen it. We've seen Kawhi Leonard mature and improve right before our very eyes. But one area where he was already pretty good was coming in at the free throw line.
Kenny, as a freshman, you joined one of the great lineups to ever play in college basketball with guys like Michael Jordan, Sam Perkins. I mean, it was a who's who of the game.
Yeah, Michael was so excited to play.
Was he?
As soon as I walked on campus,
a bit, wasn't he?
when I walked on campus,
New York,
he picked me up at the airport, you know, drove me around.
He had a car?
Oh, yes. But then it was just great. Playing there with those kind of guys, it really gets you ready and prepared.
Had you met Jordan before you went
on
to
a
Carolina?
visit, just on a visit.
On a visit, you
But
had.
he wasn't the best player, really, at the time. Sam Perkins was the guy. He was a four-year All-American, first team. So it was Sam Perkins who everyone went on, and plus he was from New York.
It's his first trip to the line.
And at the line last year, he was good at about 77% of his attempts.
So, for the Clippers, DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Morris. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Jackson. The Lakers also changing it up. Montrezl Harrell comes in for Drummond. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Steph Curry.
A shaking his head moment there, had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
And so Cousins will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Rondo passes to Cousins. Back to Rondo. Outside, George poked loose. Here's Davis. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
The shot by George, no good.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Schroeder looking over the floor. Pass to Horton Tucker. Shot clock at 6. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Here's Schroeder. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. When you look around the league, a lot of great defenders. Kenny, in your view, what makes a great perimeter defender when you think about those names?
Wow, long arms, the ability to slide your feet and play multiple positions.
So, BG, Kawhi, those are a couple guys, right?
Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis.
Yeah, guys who are really going to be able to move around and feel comfortable being uncomfortable.
And I would say that I think, and PG is a terrific defender. He's an elite level defender, but the two best are Kawhi and AD, because those are the guys that can comfortably guard 1 through 5. They can guard perimeter and paint consistently.
Great footwork for both.
Yes.
Harrell dishes to Schroeder. Back to Harrell. Cousins pulls it in.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
The Lakers trail. Now the Lakers on the break. Davis has got the ball. Harrell kicks to Davis. Kuzma passes to Horton Tucker. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Pass to Horton Tucker. Here's Harrell, and the layup is good. Harrell's got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
Harrell will do whatever it takes to grab some of those buckets down low.
Up top, Leonard, guarded by Kuzma. George with no one around. Gets the three-pointer to fall. George has got 9.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. Here's Curry. 9 points in the game so far. We hear all these different terms about resting players, but Kenny, load management seems to be the one that is stuck. Is that something you wish was around, for instance, when you play?
Honestly, I probably didn't want it, but if I used it, I would have been a much better player, honestly, because your body is at 170 pounds, 6'3", is not built to play 82 games in playoffs. It's not built for that. Your body's just not meant for that. So, yes, I might have been, Greg, I might have been in a couple All-Stars, man, I think, man. I could have done some things.
But wasn't there pride in players in playing 82 games?
And in all reality, the pride was in you had to work for that next contract. The dollars are such now that it's an investment for the team that they're trying to protect. So it means as much for them to make sure you're rested and ready to go, to Kenny's point, as it does to you. And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
It's tipped.
And a guy who blocks few shots, KCP stepping up and gets all of that.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
LeBron with the block. The pass to Drummond. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. And the Lakers lead by 1.
What vision by LeBron, always willing to give up the ball. They're just hitting a wide-open teammate.
Batum for 3. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Rondo against Curry. LeBron up top. Outside for Curry. Passes it to LeBron. Back to Caldwell Pope. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Clippers ahead, up by 2. We caught up with Steph Curry, who spoke with us about coming back from being out.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to just that feeling, because there's no other place that you can get that adrenaline rush and that level of intensity and focus than out there in those 94 feet. So I'm going to enjoy every minute of this, no matter how it goes.
Greg, this guy is a premier performer, and the hardwood is his stage. He always plays well.
No doubt. I mean, fans pay to see him as much as anyone. And when you think about the last decade of basketball, he's changed the game as much as anyone with his range.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So the Lakers 5 right now. Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. Andre Drummond is out there with Harrell, and it's Curry in at the 1 spot. Kenny, these days you need versatile defenders. In your opinion, who does the best job of guarding from point guard to center in the NBA?
You got Kawhi, you got AD. I would add Paul George in the mix.
Sure.
I would add Patrick Beverly in the mix. I would add P.J. Tucker, guys who can play multiple defender positions. Avery Bradley, I would add him in there. You notice most of them on the same team, huh?
Outside Curry. Caldwell Pope outside. Here's Drummond. Pass to James. Caldwell Pope against Kennard. Kicks it out to James. They shoot again, and that's 2 points on the layup. 6 points for LeBron.
Just again, LeBron James, his size, his speed, just impossible to stop. So hack away.
Outside Jackson. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Clippers lead by 1. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Got a piece of it.
You need more of this from Patterson. Such a big frame inside. I like to see it when he's swatting it away.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, good evening. The Clippers were picked by many to win the title last year. Now, they didn't get it done, but Kawhi Leonard is not concerned. He said, we've just got to keep getting better, keep fighting. It's about the right team peaking at the right time. Guys are hoping this season their talent and their fight will win out. Back to you.
We will see. Good stuff, D.A. Thanks. Curry passes to Drummond. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And this summer, Vince Carter retiring after his 22nd NBA season. That's a record for longevity in the game. Kenny, he's closer to our age than he is to some of his teammates.
Yeah, that's amazing. A guy could do it at this level so long and really help the team instead of just be on the team. He's an incredible athlete. That dedication and willingness has just rolled over into time.
Never had to be the main guy at this stage of his career, always wanting to supplement, help, tutor, mentor, and he stayed healthy.
Stayed healthy, that's the key.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
And now let's take a look at the stats for George. Great showing for him last season. Put up about 21 points a game, 5 rebounds and 4 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Morris right side. In the corner, Kennard with it. That one's good from the corner. Kennard's got his first points of the night.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Kuzma finds Schroeder. Good work defensively by Morris.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
The Lakers have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Here's Schroeder. Rebound by the Clippers.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Jackson against Schroeder. Pass to Horton Tucker. And there's the feed to Harrell. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Harrell's got his second basket of the night.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
As an elite athlete, George is so agile, so smooth. It's a pleasure to watch him play this game.
And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Lakers. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. Clock at 6. Second chance effort. And the rejection by Zubac. And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That's his first foul. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for the Clippers. Leonard comes in for Luke Kennard. The Lakers also with a sub. Marcus All's checked in for Harrell. Clippers shooting 45% in quarter number 2. Down low, here's Morris. A miss that time, would have put him up. And it's the Lakers on the break. Schroeder passes to Horton Tucker. Schroeder kicks to Kuzma. Here's Davis. The pass to Horton Tucker. Knocks it loose. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. And the Clippers making a change here. Rondo's checked in. And Davis can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Off contact. Starting out in this league, Leonard made his living inside.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Schroeder. To the inside. Here's Davis. Passes to Horton Tucker. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Horton Tucker's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Outside Rondo. Leonard on the wing. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Kawhi Leonard. Coming off a terrific season. 6th in steals, 8th in scoring, and ranked in the top 15 in free throw percentage. Tremendous confidence and technique at the line.
And like a thief in the night, he will pick your pocket clean. Top 10 in steals, as you said last year. Always a threat to cause a turnover. Rondo on top. Kicks it out to Leonard. Back to Rondo. Rebounded by the Lakers. Now Schroeder to the paint. Crafty move. And Gasol lays it in.
And trust me, Dennis Schroeder would love to score the basketball, but his ability to set up his teammates is also effective.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Lakers leading by 3. Up top, Kuzma. He's covered by Leonard. Knocked away. Leonard with the steal. The finish. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
As a defender, Kawhi can wear you down. Forces a mistake, they capitalize.
Schroeder against Rondo. And it's Schroeder missing.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
It's a neck-and-neck game here in Los Angeles. Here's Horton Tucker, the offensive rebound. The Clippers shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Nobody near Leonard. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Rondo's got his third assist on the night. Kenny, always fascinating to get your take. We sure appreciate you coming by.
Man, it's great to be here, man. Thanks for having me, man. Happy to be here. This is the best studio show up top, but we got the best down here by the bottom.
Are they paying you well? Are they paying you well?
Not as well as y'all are. I tell you, not as well as y'all are.
And Brent, you and Kenny both enjoyed success in the NBA. Always great to have his perspective with us here at the broadcast table.
Well, that's nice of you, Kevin. And certainly Kenny has done some remarkable things post-career. And I love the fact with Kenny's presence, he's just got great perspective on the entirety of the game.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Lakers have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
And he makes both free throws.
Impressive thing about Anthony Davis is just how much ground he can cover during the game. Has come into this league as one of the best running big men in transition. Still a huge weapon for him.
And it's Leonard missing. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
And finished off by LeBron.
Yeah, LeBron on the alley-oop. Great getting loose on the backside. And what a pass.
Clippers trail by 4. Leonard looking around. The Lakers with the rebound. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now tonight. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's LeBron. Outside for Caldwell Pope. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Caldwell Pope's got the lead up to 7 now for the Lakers. Here's Leonard. 19 points in the game. To end the run, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
I mean, Kawhi Leonard, an MVP candidate. Why? Well, they're the reasons right there. One of the best two-way players we've seen in the past 5 years.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Contavious, you've been able to produce easily and efficiently in the first half. What's enabled you to keep it going?
I'm just moving on the offensive end and just finding an open spot. They turning their heads a lot, so I'm just trying to get to the open spot and then knock down a shot. Either I'm cut to the basket or spot up for the 3.
You've been on a roll so far. We'll see if you can keep it up. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. We've reached halftime of our first regular season game.
I'm swimming.
I thought you thought maybe the first half was going swimmingly. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet. And returning from his sojourn, doing some in-game analysis. We laughed, we cried, we turned down the volume. Ladies and gentlemen, Kenny Smith.
Yeah, welcome back, buddy. Kenny, man, we missed you. Yeah, I know. You guys missed me. Like how much? Put it in minimal. That's not a lot.
No.
Yeah. They treated me so well down there.
What's less than minimal? 3 minimal. How about 0?
I'm so hurt.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Ivica Zubac is out there with Morris. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Paul George. And it's Jackson in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue.
Yeah, I think you got to be cautious when you guard Paul George. He's not afraid of the contact, and that time welcomed it.
The Clippers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And look back a season ago, they did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws. And the versatility of Paul George's game, elite defense and rebounding, steals and deflections.
When you think about Paul George moving to several teams, yet still having the impact on both ends of the floor, I think that is a telltale sign that you have an elite talent in Paul George.
The shot by Curry, no good.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Caldwell Pope's got 15.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Zubac the best to George. Outside Jackson. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Curry outside. But they get it back. Davis dishes to LeBron. Curry against Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Tries again. Shot is good off the back rim and in. He's got 13.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
It's stolen by Curry. The shot's good. And now it's a 10-point Laker lead.
Yeah, so just a shooter? Yeah, I don't think so.
Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Drummond, and he comes up with the deuce. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. A 3-ball. The kick out to LeBron. There's the dish to Davis. Fires the 3. The Lakers get it back in a new 14. And the basket is good. Davis has got the lead up to 10 now for the Lakers.
That's a big-time battle from AD on the glass. You see the athleticism to go back up with it.
Drummond working against Zubac. 6 to shoot. Here's Jackson. Rebound the Lakers. Drummond's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
The shot by George, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And Davis throws it down. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 10 rebounds. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Well, an accurate three-point shooter, Paul George, can get it going from distance.
And the Lakers call time here. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids, you're right. Pass to Jackson. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Zubac kicks to George. Back to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Yeah, we love when great offensive players get in a scoring rhythm, but Paul George right now in a great passing rhythm tonight.
Jackson against Curry. Shoots. Nice shot from the wing. 17 points for Steph Curry. Clippers trail by 9. It's stolen by Curry. Dishes it to Drummond. Pass to James. Lakers working the ball around now. Curry kicks to LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. Caldwell Pope with it. Guarded now by Jackson.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
And it's blocked. And he keeps control of the ball. They push it up 4 on 3. Caldwell Pope for 3. No good that time. And the Clippers will come the other way. And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Lakers with some changes. Marc Gasol is checked in for Andre Drummond. Morris comes in for Montrezl Harrell. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Curry. The Clippers trail. George with the ball. He's got 18. Three-pointer. Morris with the rebound. Lakers have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. We were all witnesses last year to the pandemic, struck with worldwide repercussions. The NBA was no exception. The 1920 season was altered, and this season was delayed. But the league is finding a sense of solidarity and resolve under the leadership of Adam Silver. Now, sports is a microcosm of society as a whole, and we all are finding different ways to overcome this. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, D.A. Here's Caldwell Pope. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got his 7th rebound here tonight, and the foul called on Markieff Morris. That is his first foul of the game. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession.
Now a moment to see the numbers for Schroeder. He had a strong showing last season. Last season put up about 19 points per, 4 assists and 3 rebounds. And a quality player. I love what he brings to the table at that backup point guard position.
I think coaches appreciate a guy that comes in and knows how to run the offense with some intelligence. That's exactly what he does.
Caldwell Pope passes to Schroeder. No good on the triple. Ball's knocked loose. Now the Clippers with it. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Here's Mann. Good. Now just a 2-point Laker lead.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Gasol inside. He's covered by Rondo. 6 to shoot. Gasol dishes to Schroeder. A three-pointer, no good.
Been a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, they can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Yeah, and the defense has been on their back heels with the way they've been running the ball up the floor.
And the Lakers call time here.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
And the Lakers with some changes. Kyle Kuzma comes in for LeBron. And Wesley Matthews subbed in for Caldwell Pope. Morris right side. Shoots over Batum. Gasol trying to free himself up. Morris, no good. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. They lead by 1. Cousins rejected by Gasol. Schroeder kicks to Matthews. Gasol trying to free himself up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And in a league where perimeter shooting is highly valued, veteran Wesley Matthews finding his services still very much in demand.
It's been a really remarkable career for a guy that went undrafted back in 2009. Most of the time we think about that solid defense where he's going to have the toughest assignment at the wing or guard position. But that reliable three-point shot really coming into play here.
Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something that I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things, winning, playing at the highest level. That's something I never really fathomed. To have your jersey hanging up in an arena, that was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
Yeah, easy call.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Both free throws good from Matthews. Clippers have gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Rondo gets the bucket. Rondo's got it all tied up now for the Clippers.
And you get into the painted area. Rondo's got great touch on the inside.
And stolen by Patterson. Here's Mann. His three-pointer's off the mark. And here's Schroeder. Outside Matthews. And there's the pass to Gasol. And Matthews kicks it over to Schroeder. Shot clock at 6. Gasol trying to free himself up. And Kuzma with the basket on the assist by Schroeder.
And good seeing Kuzma work on that part of his game. Very confident once he gets close.
Pass to Batum. And here's Kennard. Good on the three-point shot. Kennard's got 8 points in the quarter.
And he's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Schroeder kicks to Morris. Shoots over Batum. Great D that time from Batum. And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That'll be his second foul of the game. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Luke Kennard.
Kawhi Leonard.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
This is not an area where they expect him to contribute. He's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
The first one falls.
Yeah, when Rondo gets motivated, and we've seen that now for a good stretch, he's as valuable as it gets.
And so he makes both from the line. Lakers trail by 3. On the wing, Morris. 20 feet out. The Clippers grab the miss.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Leonard, no luck. The Lakers shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots.
Good job on the glass there, working hard to establish position and put himself in a great spot to come away with that rebound.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Harrell. Here's Caruso. Patterson defending. Now here's Harrell. And Harrell slams it down hard.
Wow, that's a little something extra from Montrez.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Clippers lead by 1. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And here's Curry who brings it up for the Lakers. So for the Lakers right now, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Steph Curry. And it's Drummond in at the 5. The Clippers in the lead. Pass to Leonard. They get a hand on it. Batum scanning the floor. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And how about the confidence right now from Jackson? Not bashful at attacking and drawing attention from there.
That's good from Jackson. Paul George, he's checked in for the Clippers. The Lakers also with a sub. Schroeder's checked in.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Up top, Curry, guarded by Jackson. Drummond dishes to Davis. Schroeder kicks to Curry. Shot clock at 5. Plenty of space. They grab their own miss. Davis finds Schroeder, and that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, Schroeder likes to drive first, now establishing the shoot-first confidence. Love watching him rise up immediately after the catch.
Here's Jackson, and there it is for him. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Curry kicks to Drummond. Schroeder outside. Stolen by George. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Just the level of power and explosiveness. Leonard just tenacious at the rim.
James against Batum. Davis kicks to James. Drummond in the post. Curry outside. Goes up again. Schroeder outside. Now Curry. Clock at 6. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Reggie Jackson.
How about Curry angling his body perfectly on that shot, going straight into the contact. Those free throws are automatic.
And the Clippers making a change here. Morris is checked in. The Lakers also making some changes. Kyle Kuzma comes in for LeBron. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Dennis Schroeder. From the high post. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. George has got the lead up to 5 now for the Clippers. Up top, Curry, guarded by Jackson, and finished off by Davis.
Yeah, that's just working for the better shot. We always talk about in the NBA, good to great, great possession there.
For those just joining us, 4th quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Outside for Curry. Kuzma outside. 5 to shoot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Free throw good by Curry. Steph and Curry hits them both. Clippers leading by 3. Jackson down low. Curry meets him. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for the Lakers. And so Jackson nails both of them. Lakers trail by 5. Leonard with the steal. And now the fast break. George with the ball. And that one drops.
Stellar anticipation by Leonard to create the fast break opportunity. That's why he's a perennial Defensive Player of the Year candidate.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And in a player empowerment era, no greater power move than Kawhi Leonard's last year. fresh off a Finals MVP with the Raptors. He signed with his hometown Clippers and compelled a trade for Paul George.
Think about that 14-month run where Kawhi Leonard made his way to Toronto, a team that was on the cusp for many seasons, goes there, wins the MVP and a championship for the Raptors, and then ends up in his hometown of Los Angeles to try to do the same for the Clippers. Now that's getting it done and writing your own story.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. He said if we're going to pull this out, we have to do it as a team. We have to rely on one another, trust one another, and help one another. Let's go get this. Kevin, back to you.
Drummond, a huge target rolling to the rim.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. It's a three-point game. It's off to Utah for him after this game as they take on the Jazz. It's game one of a three-game road trip. And it's the Lakers on the break. Ron with the ball. Caldwell Pope finds James. Over Jackson. Nice shot by James. And it's now only a one-point Clipper lead.
Yeah, that was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Schroeder against Leonard. Connects in the foul line jumper. Leonard's got 27.
That's a quick move, and that's a soft touch. That's mid-range opportunities for Kawhi Leonard to cash in on.
They get it back, and Davis gets it to go.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Leonard against LeBron. Can't hit the free throw line jump.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Kicks it out to Schroeder. Pass to Caldwell Pope. To take the lead. Leonard with the steal. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Luke Kennard, he's checked in for George. The Lakers also making some changes. Harrell, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. And it's Davis missing. The Clippers have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Kennard with the ball. He's picked up by James. Scooped up. Jackson. Zubac trying to break loose. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 5 assists tonight. Here's Curry. Outside for Davis. Just 5 on the clock. Harrell the pass to Curry. And the rejection by Zubac. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for James. And the Clippers call time here.
And the Croatian big man, Ivica Zubac, a big hip-hop fan. His teammates call him Zubac.
It's amazing that he was traded from the Lakers to the Clippers, so still home games here at Staples Center.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And Davis sends it back.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Clippers have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Leonard trying to break free. And the basket by Jackson. And the Clippers lead by 3.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Here's Curry. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Curry's got 12 points in just the second half.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
And the Clippers call time here.
Fans who want a free t-shirt, make some noise!
On the wing, Jackson, guarded by Curry. Drummond working against Zubac. Here's Kennard. Morris trying to free himself up. Shot's good by Kennard. Kennard's got 5 points now in the quarter. Outside Curry. He feeds it to Drummond. Back to Curry. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Reggie Jackson. First free throw is good.
Stephen Curry at the line for 2.
Stephen Curry hits them both.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
Here's Jackson. The teardrop falls in.
That was a tough shot. I mean, Jackson has practiced that, but he makes it look effortless right there.
Curry passes it to Davis.
Awesome job by AD to get the ball in a favorable spot. That's most anywhere, but comes up big with that basket.
And it's tied up with that one.
Yeah, terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball games.
The Clippers shooting straight 49% from the field. Leonard with the ball. Fires, high post, and he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Curry against Jackson. High post, Davis. And they double up Davis. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Outside Leonard. From 18 feet away, again the Clippers.
And now the go-to guy in these situations. Leonard can handle that kind of pressure in the big moment as well as anyone.
Here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
And LeBron James is going to take every crucial possession over. Outstanding shot there.
The Clippers in the lead. Outside Leonard. Hins the three.
And who do you call when you need a big bucket? For this team, more and more, it's Kawhi.
Here's Curry, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
You know he's going to have the ball, and then you feel he's going to come through. He did it there.
There's 47 seconds left in the game. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Here's Leonard. Good!
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
It's good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And none better, Steph stepping up. What a great feel for the moment. Steph Curry. Bingo.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's LeBron. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's the first. That narrows the gap to 1.
When you talk to opposing coaches and how they scheme for LeBron James, the amazing thing is they talk about how he sees every facet of the game, not just what he needs to run, but how it is that he can make it difficult for opposing offenses.
And the Clippers call time here. And here's Leonard. Poked away. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. here's Leonard. Puts up a three. Misses the three. Timeout called the Lakers. The score knotted at 109. 1 second left in the fourth. Curry outside. Oh, couldn't sink the shot, and we're going to overtime. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Tip-off goes to the Lakers. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So the Lakers 5 right now. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Curry is out there with Caldwell Pope, and it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Jackson passes to Zubac. Kennard with the ball. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Kennard's shot is off. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Curry deciding where to go with it. They double-team Curry. And the pass to LeBron. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Caldwell Pope now atop the key. The kick out to LeBron. Leonard brings the double team. James dishes to Davis. LeBron passes to Davis. Back to LeBron. Lakers working the ball around now. And shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. Curry on the wing. Kennard covering. Offensive rebound. Davis kicks to Curry. Caldwell Pope outside. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Paul George is checked in for the Clippers.
Coming on the floor for your Clippers.
In overtime here, a minute and a half off the clock. Curry outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Curry's got 33.
A consistency from the distance that Steph shoots at, I think, is one of the more astounding parts of his accuracy from the three-point line.
Here's Leonard, and it's sent back by Drummond. Caldwell Pope with a wide-open look, and another three for the Lakers.
Yeah, defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm.
Now Leonard trying to get something going, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clearly a foul.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7. Leonard hits them both.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
Leonard against LeBron. Goes up to the stripe. They get it back. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Curry against Jackson. 5 on the clock. From deep. Curry, good. Curry's got 36.
This is why Steph Curry is virtually unguardable. When he's sinking those kind of shots, it just devastates you defensively.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 8. Leonard hits them both. We're just over 2.5 minutes into overtime in this exciting game. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Good shot selection there from Steph, feeling the rhythm and then easily connecting on the pull-up.
Inside. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Leonard. He's got 19.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt. Yeah, that's a bad move there. Stops the clock and puts the other side on the line.
It's about Paul George in his second year in the NBA being named the most improved player. He's just gotten better from that point. And you don't have to win an award every year to prove it.
And shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
Yeah, and you tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 5.
Yeah, and of course, Marcus with a twin brother, Markeith, went to college together, played in the pros together. You'll have a hard time finding a closer pair of siblings.
Here's Curry with the 3. Morris with the rebound. Guys, it's come down here to a very important possession.
No room for error.
Money!
And that's usually a solid strategy. Get the ball into Leonard's capable, large hands and let him go to work.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Here's Curry. They double-team Curry. Caldwell Pope finds Curry. Shot from free throw range. Count it!
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 4. 8 seconds left in the first overtime. Guys, your thoughts?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. AD, close game. Congrats on the win. What would you say the mood of the team is?
I feel great. You know, we knew it was going to be a tough game for us. You know, they made a lot of tough shots, you know, and we just wanted to defend. You know, I think Coach called some great plays for us. We made some big-time stops. You know, we came out with the win tonight.
Hey, man, thanks for your time. Appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. And we'll see you next time.